Okay folks, I posted some wee buzzers up there, or uploaded videos onto the channel there of buzzers on the straight hooks. Now this is the last in the series, so the hook that I have in the vase is a size 10 standard heavyweight wet fly hook. The thread that I'm going to use to tie the fly is Ultra Thread in 70 in black by UTC. So I'm just going to come in and get the thread started behind the eye of the hook. I'm just going to run the thread on around about a thorax length to there and remove the waist tag, and then I'm going to bring my thread on down the hook shank until my thread's in line with the barb. Now the body is going to be a hand strip peacock quill in crimson, lovely dark colour crimson. So I've got one here, got one out of the packet, it's it there. Now what I like to do is just get a bit of moisture on my fingers and run the quill through my fingers with the moisture on it, and they're very brittle, so there's times that they have a tendency to break, and a wee bit of moisture just sometimes helps. So I'm just going to come around with a turn to hold. Now I'm going to pull this in as tight as a dare go to there, and then I'm going to run my thread up right the way up the length of the body to there. I'm going to spin my thread anti-clockwise to get it to go flat. I'm going to come back down halfway and then back up to there. Then I'm going to come back down a couple of mil and then back up, just to try and put some sort of taper into the body. You'll see that on the other videos. Now when I'm bringing these up, what I like to do is just come around and get a turn in. Just to speed it up, I like just hold it on the every turn. I'll just come around and hold it on the side of the hook, just to speed it up a wee bit rather than going hand over hand. It just makes it a bit easier. Just bringing up the length of the body to there. Now I'm just going to come around with my thread, get a turn in to hold, and then I just run this up the length of the thorax. Don't worry about too much else at this point. Just run it up right up to the eye, and then you can break it off. I'm going to bring my thread back down to the body and then back up, and then I'm just going to park my thread here in the middle of the thorax. Now there's a thorax cover, and the thorax cover is an Opal Mirage tinsel, and this is an Opal Mirage in large. I'm just going to come around with a turn and get it on top. I'm just going to pull this in the length. Right, just move around on me. Just bring it back around on top. Make sure it's on top, and then take my thread turns down to meet the body. I'm just checking. I'm happy enough with that. And then I'm going to bring my thread back up to the eye. Then back down halfway. Now, just let me put this into the material clip, keep it out of my way. I'll come on down again a wee bit, just in a wee lump there, and then back up halfway. The cheeks is going to be a goose bats dyed sunburst. So I'm just going to come in, select two, trim them away. Then what I like to do is to come in and remove the fine tips. So I'll just come in, take those away, and just put them in one at a time. I can't tie them on together. I just like to put them on one at a time. So just get on the side, a couple of turns to secure. Just turn the vase around, put one on your side. Staff it up to the hook, round with a turn to hold. Bring my vase back round so you can see what I'm doing, and then just run the thread down, tight up against the body, and then back up. Now it's up to you at this stage how thick you like your thorax. Now I'm only going to come down one more time and then back up, because that's enough for me. I'm going to park the thread within an eye length. Now I'm going to throw in a half hitch and then another, just to stop the thread from bouncing. And I like to spin my thread clockwise to tighten everything up so that the thread's not flat and it can't slip off the eye. Now you can bring over your goose pads at this stage for your wing buds. Just want them on the sides. We'll come around with a couple of tight turns now, nice and secure. Really cranking down hard here on the turns, keeping my thread tight. I'm going to come in and rip away the goose pads. I'm still keeping my thread tight. I'm going to come over with the Opal Mirage tinsel over the back. Nice loose turn, light turnover. Just want to tighten up here. Now, I want to bring it down because I want to fold it back. Bring it down to the eye. Then I'm going to fold it back. Bring my thread turns back up over the Opal Mirage. Nice and tight. Don't be shy with your head on a buzzer. To there. Now, keeping the whole Opal Mirage, just come in, trim away the excess. And don't worry about the tag because we're going to put UV resin on. So, just going to come in, another turn. And then I'm going to come in, whip finishing tool. Just throw in a whip finish. Nice and tight. Come in with your scissors. Trim away the excess. Now, just for speed more than anything, I'm just going to come in with my UV resin. And just want some on the thorax first. Don't want it on the body yet. Then I'm going to come in with my needle. And just spread this around the thorax. Just on the thorax, nowhere else. Then once you're happy, which you on, just keep it on the move. Come in and set it with my UV torch, sorry. Happy with that. Just come in, put a wee tiny drop on the body. Don't need too much. So we're going to varnish over the top of it. You want to keep the body as slim as possible. That's what I think. So just going to come in and just get it on the body. Come back in with my torch. And just get it all set. Now, you can see the glint of the Opal Mirage tinsel. It's really nice and shiny. So just come in. Go to clear varnish, starting from the back. Oh, just a wee bit too much there. Starting from the back, just one wipe up the top, the fly, side, underneath, and the other side, and that's you done. So there you go. That's a wee crimson buzzer. Give the fly a wee go, and hopefully I can catch you a few fish.